Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we have something very interesting. We have a potential new series on the channel. So you guys are going to be able to decide if you want this to become a series that becomes frequent on my channel. Basically, I'm going to give you a little bit of rundown, then we'll get into this video, which will kind of be an example of what the series will be. And then I'll have a poll. I've never actually used the polls on YouTube, but I'm going to try it out for this video. I'll have a poll if you think this should be a series, or leave your comments in the comment section below if you think that this should be a series, or if not, and if you see any problems, blah, blah, blah. You get the gist of it. Basically, I'm going to be calling this series Dokkan Replay. Now, the gist of this is that you guys, the viewers, are going to be able to send in your runs of events. That's all I'm going to be accepting for right now, if of course we keep this a consistent series. Just because that's kind of simple and it kind of fits with, you know, the whole Dokkan Replay kind of theme. Basically, what it's going to be is I'm going to be commentating over your gameplay that you send in. So if you want me to see a run of an event or something like that, then you can send it in and I'll talk over it. Couple things just to note before we get started here. In the videos in the future, just like I'll have on this one, there'll be a couple things on the screen besides the actual gameplay. If you want your scouter, or your name on your scouter, I should say, to be in the video, then I'll leave it like it is in this one. Kyle, who submitted this, which I'll talk about him in a second, said that he didn't care if his name on the scouter was showing, so his is showing. If you're kind of paranoid about that, because I know some people are, I will have in the form, because I'll make kind of a form that you can send into the email, that I'll provide once I, you know, get feedback on this series. And I'll make a video too on how to submit footage. You know, I'll have the scouter covered up for you. I'll have whatever username you want to go by on the side here, just like I have right now. And then any social media or anything like that that you want me to put up there. So if you want a little promotion for your YouTube channel, if you just want to put your Twitter there. In Kyle's case, we just have his Discord username. If you want to hit him up, he's in my server and he's in Dokkan Taro's server. Another buddy of mine. Shout out to him. So, basically, that's what it's going to be. You're going to get kind of a little bit of promotion on the side, I suppose, and I'm going to be able to go over your footage, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. But let's actually get into the meat of the video here. So, what we have here is my friend Kyle. Thank you for sending this in, by the way. He wanted me to go over his boss rush run footage. Now, you might think that this is going to be a little bit long, but trust me, this man speeds through this event like crazy. So, fun fact about this, he's actually had 2 runs faster than this one after he sent me this footage, which is really awesome. So he's had, like, I think his best run is like 12 minutes and like 0.6 seconds or 12 and 6 seconds. Either way, you get the gist of that. So that's awesome. He wanted me to go over this footage though and kind of show it off, you know, flex a little bit, because his fusions team is looking pretty spicy. I believe I actually have almost the same on JP. We're going to hop right into it here. The only thing that you guys will see that'll be kind of weird here will be the play button. Simply because, you know, obviously I want to be able to pause the video if I want to, you know, kind of analyze something that's going on. So yeah, that's going to be how this series works. Now I'm going to be basically just commentating over his gameplay. So let's see what he does here. He did bring a Rainbow Star Gogeta friend, so that's cool. Ooh, that's a kind of first rotation. Also, too, something else that I forgot to mention about when you're submitting your stuff. You can leave me some notes about maybe some certain rotations. Ooh! Spicy, my boy. You can leave some notes for me about, you know, if I see a unit on there that might be kind of a weird pick, you know, you can leave me some notes about why you picked that particular unit, or, you know, if you have a wonky rotation, why you kind of chose that rotation. That's kind of reminiscent in this video of, you know, me talking about how Kyle has already beaten this 2 times more at a faster time. So that'll be another thing in the form that I'll make for submitting to this series. Gogeta's killing it out here, by the way. That'll be another thing in the form that I'll make for you to submit to this series. If you guys want it, I'll have a little section where you can add notes for that type of thing. Alright, so, why did I think he was giving Vegito only one key? I guess I blinked too fast. That was a little weird. Alright, cool. This should actually, who else does he have on this turn? Gotenks? And they're getting the Vegito boost. They should be able, I don't think they'll take him out this turn, but this should be a lot of hefty damage. The unfortunate thing about running Tech Gotenks now, oh my gosh, I love Tech Gotenks, dude. The unfortunate thing, and this doesn't have anything to do with Kyle, this is just kind of the Fusions team in general. Oh, he's getting super, that's on Vegito, right? That's gonna hurt. Oh, that did hurt, but luckily Fusions has a buttload of HP, so it's not gonna matter much. The unfortunate thing about running Fusions is that Tech Gotenks, now the physical Gotenks, which will come to Global eventually, by the way, this is on Global, if I didn't mention that before. And it will be some accepting footage from Global or JP. That doesn't matter to me. Just a little FYI for that. The thing about running Gotenks that kind of stinks is he can never get his 11 key super, basically, because the team links so well. You know, you got all the Super Saiyans, you got all the fusion links, what have you on that team. Tech Gotenks can really never get his 11 key, and that's really what you want to get with him, because obviously that's his strongest attack. Here you can see he even started out with max key, so Kyle really didn't have a choice there. You know, with physical Gotenks, though, his 12 key and 10 key supers are a lot better in terms of the damage output, so it's not as much of a big a deal if you can't get the 11 key, although the 11 key is more powerful. But that's just kind of a downside for Gotenks. But he's like optimal on this team either way. Good choice for that Gogeta. I was about to say, I don't know if I'd put, well, I guess he could have put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the front there. There you go, to tank that attack, just because so many, well, Gogeta did a fine job. Just to kind of, you know, like mitigate the super attack damage and obviously get that counter. I love Gogeta, dude. I think Kyle has 2 dupes in his Gogeta, I want to say. Not positive on that. I believe so. Kyle, I know he'll be watching this video. He can correct me on the comments, or in the comments, excuse me, if I missed something there. Alright, Gogeta's going to take out Vegeta. He is going very fast on this, which obviously... Oh! Gogeta with that young counter? Nice. See, this is another thing I've been talking about too. Gogeta seems to counter so much less in the... what do you call it? In, what am I trying to say? Super Battle Road. And, like, here, he's literally, you know, countered every single attack that's come towards his way. Ooh, he might, ooh, that's gonna stink with the Dokkan mode, because he'll probably take him out this turn. And then he'll probably get that Dokkan mode next turn, I'm thinking. Yeah, ooh, Gogeta with that spicy damage. Yeah, he'll probably get it next turn, which kind of stinks, because then he's only going to be outputting all that damage against, who's next? I think Angel Ku is next. Not positive on that one, though. Or Cooler, might be. Oh, well, at least he'll be attacking, Cooler's squad, so then he can get the AoE and take them out all at once. Because that's really annoying. It's always very annoying when you can't take out all the enemies at once. Yeah, definitely a good decision putting Gogeta in the front there. Let's see if he actually hits all the nodes, though. It would kind of be funny if he didn't, because then it'd be like, exposed. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he got the slow one. That was fun. All right, dope. So he's going through. Fun fact about Dokkan mode, if you don't know, if you skip all of the, if you skip hitting all the buttons, all of that animation just won't play. So that's good for races and stuff, but then you don't get all that extra damage. All right. Oh! That was some high damage. 7 million. Holy cow. That wasn't even the Rainbow Star one. That was Kyle's. Jeez. My man's out here. Holy cow. Alright, it was a good choice to take out Thouser. Because I don't know. Gogeta might have been able to take out Cooler there. 5 million. Holy cow. Fusions is such an OP team. It really is. With Fusions, especially with this, like, because this is pretty much the optimal team. I honestly can't think of anything else you could run. You might switch out Vegito for another support unit. Maybe not necessarily, you know, you could switch him out for Barlot, the Goku and Bardock fusion. But other than that, this team is pretty solid. This is definitely something I'd run. Maybe he just doesn't have Barlot because, of course, Vegito doesn't fall under the fusion category because he's a Potara fusion and not a, you know, Fusion Dance fusion. So I'm sure that he probably just doesn't have another support. And Vegito's just a good support to throw on any team, really. I was running him in the beginning when I didn't have all the fusions units I needed, excuse me. Good choice putting Gogeta in the front there. That would have been not terrible damage, but that would have hurt a little bit. Gogeta's obviously going to hit through that type disadvantage there. And Gogeta's going to come through. They should probably take him out this turn. Nope. Close, though. Vegito definitely won't take him out, unfortunately. And the thing that kind of stinks about this team, which doesn't really stink, because the team is obviously very powerful. Oh, that's going to hurt, though. Vegito getting supered. Let's see how much. Ooh, 100k. All right. See, that's the thing, though. This team has 300,000 health if you have all the right units like Kyle does here. So it really doesn't matter if you take even a super like that, because you're just going to... the damage basically won't matter, is what I'm trying to say. What I was saying before about the thing that kind of stinks about this team, not really though, is that on one rotation you have two very hard-hitting units, obviously that being Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Ink Gogeta. And then on the next rotation, not that Gotenks doesn't hit hard, but you know, you're outputting a lot more damage on that one rotation than you are on the other one. So I don't know, for me it kind of feels a little awkward, but I think that's just me personally. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but I don't know how high is Gotenks, the physical Gotenks, that being the Sealer Gotenks. I'm not sure how many dupes he has in it, if anything. Maybe we'll take a look back at that in the beginning. But he is flying through this right now. Of course, the video will be obviously a little bit longer than his run, just because of my explanation of what this series could be if you guys like it in the beginning, you know, and obviously if I pause it at some point. We haven't yet, though, because I do kind of want to... Ooh, nice counter. I do kind of want to show off, you know, like full speed, him going through it. You know, there probably won't be much in this series that I pause and analyze. You know, it might be just like a number that I missed in terms of like damage output or something like that. But, you know, basically it's just me commentating over it like we're doing now. Ooh, good choice, good choice, good choice. He'll probably take him out this turn, so that was good that he put Gogeta in that second slot there. Which is kind of crazy, too, about this team's HP. He still has, like, 220k health. Some teams only have that much health, which is insane. The fact that this team has, you know, another 100k on top of that. That's just because, you know, obviously the 150% boost. All right, cool, cool. Kyle did take him out this turn. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I think that Gotenks might have one, two... Maybe none. I want to go back in the beginning and check that, but obviously we'll play through the whole, we'll let the whole video play first. Alright, Gogeta. Take him out, my boy. We're on, Angel Coup now, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. 3. Ooh, see, that's the thing that's hard about this event, and why Fusions is really good about this event. If you have one of the weaker teams, like one of the weaker 120 teams, and you don't take them out in time, before that, before the countdown runs out, that stinks. That really does. But, oh, the seal was a good choice there. I know that he was basically just getting the super attack, but I believe if Goku is sealed, then the countdown, you know, when like the final countdown would go off, then he can't actually be supered. So that's good on Kyle's part. I think the countdown can still happen, though. Yeah, it can. But because that's technically a super attack that is just like an insta-kill, I don't think it can go off when he's sealed. Now, of course, I don't know. Oh, well, Kyle took him out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so all he's got left is Kid Buu. Which, honestly, with Gogeta and Seal tanks is so easy, because really the stage that you have to look out for, you know, besides the candy being kind of annoying, is the physical Kid Buu stage, where literally every single one of his super attacks, or every single one of his attacks is what I meant to say, is a super attack. So with Gogeta, obviously he can counter all of those, you know, if he gets a counter off, which, you know, granted it's a high chance, so he probably will. You know, so he'll counter all those, and then for the rest of the turn, if you have Seal Tanks there, it doesn't even matter, because then he won't super because he's sealed. So this event is super easy with fusions just because of those two units. And you're running Gogeta on both turns. Ooh, that stinks that he didn't have Gogeta in the first slot, but 48 isn't too bad. Especially, you know, since, like I was saying before, fusions has ridiculous amounts of health. Alright, cool. Took him out in one hit. Gogeta's very good at that. And Gogeta's very good at that. Alright, so here's what I was talking about with the Kid Buu stage. He might actually end up taking Kid Buu out if Gogeta counters both of the supers here. Of course, Vegito in that last slot will be taking a lot of damage. But he might take him out, like I said, with Gogeta, especially if he gets the counter. So we'll see there. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I think even if he counters just one of these, it should be game over. Let's see. Yep. Cool. He didn't even need Seal Tanks. Nice. That did a little bit under 1 million. That's interesting. Alright, so now he's on to the final Kid Buu stage. This one isn't too bad. Okay, yeah, good. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say that rotation would be... Ooh, with Gogeta with the Dokkan. This is going to be spicy. Yeah, just for the type disadvantage, even if Kid Buu would be supering in that first slot, I wouldn't have put Gogeta there just because, you know, all the rest of the damage that he's going to be taking, especially since Kyle is on a little bit of a lower side of the HP right now. Not too low, obviously. Still has 150k health, but that still could be a super attack and a couple normal attacks, depending on what unit it's on, of course. This is going to be hefty, by the way. Woo! Took him out in one hit. Nice. All right, let's see what his final time is. Now, do keep in mind, Kyle has informed me and sent me screenshots that he's beaten this 2 more times with a faster time. Because I believe this one was his 13-minute run. Let's see. And yes, 13-minute run. And there you go. Nice. That's awesome. All right, cool. So that's Kyle's 13-minute run there. So like I said, he has beaten it 2 times more, which is awesome. Let's take a look. Okay, so it looks like Gotenks doesn't, in fact, have any dupes in him. Obviously, the friend Gogeta is Rainbow Star. Gotenks is Rainbow Star. I believe he has 2 dupes in that Gogeta. And then, of course, Seal Tanks didn't have any. And he has, I think he has a dupe of Gogeta. I'm pretty sure. Either way, he has the plus 2,000 in every stat. But yeah. That was the potentially the first episode of Dokkan Battle Replay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. These will be a little bit shorter. Now, of course, that'll depend on, you know, if the series becomes a thing, you know, it'll depend on what replay people are sending in. Of course, I'm not going to be doing a boss rush one every time because that'll be kind of repetitive. You know, I kind of want to mix it up with what I showcase on this series. You know, just because that'll kind of vary it up and make it a little bit more interesting. So yeah, you know, like I said, if you guys want this to become a series, leave it in the comments section below, or I'm sure that you've already voted in that poll in the beginning. If this does end up becoming a series, I'll make a video specifically on how to fill out, you know, the kind of like email form. I'm not going to make an actual form, but it'll just be something you can copy and paste in an email to me. And, you know, then it'll be easier for me to kind of construct your video. But yeah, that's going to do for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Epic Mewtwo out. Peace.